Hello and welcome back to today's technique. Today we are tackling the face. For the face, I have already prepped my palette with some colors, mainly a blue, a red, and a beige. We will be using a bit of a mixing today because just using flash color and then a wash over it is not my style. So what we want to do first is to mix our red and a bit of our blue to create a purple color or purplish color. Thing is, I didn't really had a blue. I only had like a turquoise, but that will work. A rough 50-50 mix should be enough. And we just paint the entire face with that color. That will be our darkest part. And then we will work with layering and blending a bit to create a more highlighty-ish skin tone. I'm going now with a Caucasian skin tone. You can, of course, take other ones. I can, if you like, I can show those as well. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see other skin tones tackled as well. But I'm taking now a Caucasian one. And for that, we just have here our base coat. Just be a bit more sloppy. Doesn't really matter if you accidentally hit some parts. We just want to have a nice coverage first. When that is done, we just go and add a bit more red into our mix to give our skin a bit more of a rosy feel. The blue is there to act as our cooler tone, and the red will then like brighten it up into a more warmer side. And with that, we take our higher laying parts and paint those. You can again be just sloppy, just like the rough upper parts. Doesn't need to be perfect, just hit some areas you think would look nice. Think about places the same as non-metallic metal that will be hit with the light. So mostly just things going up. What we now want to do is create a little wash with our, not really wash, but glaze paper, how it is soaking up. I think we are good now. And with that, we just wick upwards towards the forehead and the cheekbones. Yeah, the jar as well, and the ear. It's okay if it looks a bit rough for now. We will fix it later. And skin tones are a bit of a back and forth, so don't hesitate to go back to your red and add that into your parts. We can do a bit of a wet blending now when our paint is so wet, like it is with our little wash slash glaze we have here. And also when we mix in our red with our beige color, create a nice rosy tone. We'll give our skin a bit more life in it. Doesn't make it look so dull. I think we need to let this one give a quick dry. See you in a bit. So now that the face has dried off a bit, we can go further now. We'll take a bit of our beige we have, and I added a bit of ivory to my palette and mixing that in with my beige to again create a glaze. And then we just pick out our up facing parts and paint those to add a bit more life back into it. I'm mixing a bit of red again into it and then create a little wash, very soft wash that we then can wash over our model. And that will bring in our stuff together and give our recesses more definition. And also we keep in the line of the warm skin tone, Caucasian skin tone. Want to show that we are not only pale, that there is a bit of color in the skin. And you notice now it's a bit more of a back and forth. We add color, we subtract color, placing it on different parts. It takes a bit of time. What we can also do, if you want to add a bit more into your skin of color, use a magenta ink or a purple wash, purple ink, that we then create into a wash. And the nice thing is magenta is a bit of it color on its own, so it will again add color variation, and because it's a ink, it is very lightweight. We only want to stain the surfaces a bit with it, and you can use that as well, good for like wounds and stuff, so it looks more irritated. But for now it is good to get details shown off. It's like a scar between his eye and his speaker grill, like some on his forehead. Those parts we want to have a bit more reddish because these are the battle scars of him. Again, if you think some of your placements feel wrong or incorrect, you can always go back. We can always add another wash or another color. You are not locked into a solution with this, because I think this is looking very nice, but we are going a bit too pale. So I'm mixing a bit of red and my beige together, and maybe like a tiny hint of magenta, so we have a different color shift in it. And then I want to place that over, tie my skins together. And there you have it. This was now a quick and easy one. Of course, you can spend a bit more time on it, but these are the basic steps I use. You can, of course, go in with different skin tones. For example, something other I'm working on is this one here. Here's a bit more time in it, but I started again here off with a mix of a purple. And then instead of going more red, I went more with a bluish green. So we can create different skin tones if we go more to the cooler side or more to the warmer side. So it's you can decide, and it's also a bit of a, do you want to go higher, aka go paler, or you want to go darker and can create like a dark skin tone or like a the person has like a sunburn, more like a thing, or is more tanned. Tanned is the word I'm searching. So the possibilities are yours. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.